why it's so hard for Rumble to do its thing nowadays. Yeah. And we are live. Yeah, I know. I just watched Kamala's speech at the DNC. I have the same reaction.
I wasn't referring to that. Referring to the long day at work I had and the mental exhaustion. Long story short, my boss's boss said, "I don't want to see your face tomorrow."
Ooh. Just remember, we are currently live, just so you know.
Okay.
So, yeah.
He said, "I don't want to see your face tomorrow," and I'm like, okay. So, I wear like a paper grocery bag over my head, like cut out the eyeballs, and he laughed, and yeah, but no, it's like taking a mental stress day.
Oh, so you are legitimately not going to work tomorrow?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
But I am going back Monday.
Okay, that's good. That's good. It's not a permanent vacation.
Yeah.
We don't want any permanent vacations, Will.
Yeah.
We'd rather not
which
have
yes,
those.
I understand. Yes, I understand that would be another way to interpret I don't want to see your face.
Right. Oh man, no, dude. Kamala's speech at the DNC, man. Oh, it was bad. I mean, literally, she openly stated that Donald Trump wants nothing more than to federally ban all abortion procedures. It's like, did you even watch the one debate he had with Joe Biden? He literally said in that debate, I think there should be exceptions like Ronald Reagan had, which is rape and incest. And I'm not doing anything on a federal level. He legitimately said that 2 months ago at the debate. It's just like, And what's so weird about the whole thing is the entire thing was like her whole thing was like she had never, like, Donald Trump is currently the president, and that she's like, oh well, you know, he's the president, and we're gonna not go back. We are going to move forward. We are going to, you know, we are not going back. We are moving forward. And it's just kind of like, you mean not going back to what you have been doing for the past 3 years with?
Well, I mean, apparently their speechwriters were like, oh well, what was one of the speeches we had against Trump back then? Let's just reuse it.
Yeah.
Or we never used this one. Let's
No, it was absolutely aggravating to listen to. It was. Oh yeah, let's not
so
do
bad.
That. Let's not do that.
What will it be today?
We're gonna deposit a bunch of stuff here. So yeah, it was as you just said. Yes, extremely aggravating. I cannot understand. Let's deposit 15 in there. And what is so heavy in my inventory? Oh yeah. That might be it. Yeah, keep those. Okay, there you go. That dumped a bunch of weight. Good. Okay.
What will it be? Have your
Yeah.
come again?
I had I got all the way. I beat up a huge quest last night, and I literally died to a trash pack right after it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, that was painful. And then it was like 10:20, so I decided to just stop. But
But did you save?
no. I basically.
So you lost your progress?
I lost progress. Yes, it was bad. I felt terrible. But it was all my fault, though. Absolutely, it was all my fault. But I mean, this the whole thing about Kamala's speech is it was legitimately lie after lie after lie after lie, and there were zero like concrete policy laying out. Like Trump today just laid out a very good border policy. Hey, how about this? If you're caught smuggling sex slaves into the United States, death penalty. You're caught moving massive amounts of fentanyl into the country, death penalty. You're caught child trafficking, death penalty. It's like, hey, that sounds like a really good way to get people to stop doing that. Hey, if we catch you doing this, you're dead. How about that?
Well, okay, not quite. Because there's tons of laws on the books that don't get enforced, and so
Right.
people don't care whether or not they break them.
Right.
What's going to have to happen is the law will have to be established,
Mm-hmm.
and then if someone is caught and prosecuted, they actually follow through with the sentencing.
Yeah, I am all for...
I have complete faith in our judicial system to be able to do that, but not just like having the law is going to do that.
Absolutely. I am all for Al-Qaeda style televising execution of
Don't know about televising, but that's just me.
But hey, how about this? You bring children into the United States to sell them as sex slaves. Yes, you will die, and everyone will see that you're dead, and we will televise your firing squad execution. How about that? That should definitely send a message. Hey,
Don't know if I personally agree with I mean, definitely, announce that it occurred and it was followed through with, but like actually having it on, the public executions on air. We'll agree to disagree on that particular.
Oh, I know.
But yeah,
a little bit of that is facetious, but like legitimately, child sex traffickers definitely deserve everything, like the absolute worst possible penalty for what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And he did. Big Ugly fell down, go boom.
Boom. That game has a lot of big ugly.
A lot of big uglies. I still gotta run all the frickin' way around this whole place, and this sucks.
I'll take that.
Yeah,
Armed rogues.
it's always fun when I get a text from a good friend of mine, And basically, I got a huge problem on my hand where apparently there is heavy dissatisfaction with one of the assistant coaches on our team. And once again, this is the assistant coaches are causing people to legitimately leave the team. And it sucks because, you know, this is a particular person that my daughters have had issues with, but I've just told them, hey, look, it's his job to yell at you. You know, he is, but here's my personal problem with this particular coach is this particular coach he's basically a set giver. And that's about it. Like, he gets the sets from the coach, and he stands on the deck, and he just gives the sets, and that's about it. I don't see him working in a lot of stroke technique training. I don't see him with a lot of, you know, personal instruction, showing that he actually, you know, cares. You know, he just stands on the deck and tells them what the workout is. And
well, I mean, you know, he, you know, works on having people establish the foundation so that the people that actually know what they're doing can come in and have something to work with.
Well, the major problem is there seems to be, which I mean, personally, I had a coach that would yell at me all the time. Now, my coach, John Reese, he is the guy that I absolutely credit my entire swim career to. If it wasn't for him completely pushing me and yelling at me and pitting me up against this one girl on the team that might as well have been Superman, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have been pushed to get to the point to where I was actually capable of swimming for BYU. Like, I literally, you know, we all questioned his methods, but you know what? The man got results. And with the bitter, there was the sweet. He actually was very encouraging, but he had very, very strange ways of showing it. I just don't feel like this particular coach is showing any real... I find it... I mean, I'm not around him enough to where I could say, okay, well, I know what his coaching style is. You know, he does this, he does that, he does this, he does that.
From everything that you've been able to tell from what you've seen and hearsay, he's all stick, no carrot.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm gathering and what I've seen. And what the... Oh, that's another Wake Stone shard. Okay, good thing I went down there. So, and my biggest problem with the team is I so badly want to take more of a permanent role with this team. I want to very badly. But my main problem is I can't commit to that. I cannot commit to that because of my time restraints. So I'm myself am forced to be in kind of this middle ground where I am trying to help these kids. Oh, shoot. Where I am trying to help these kids with their technique. And like, for instance, the other night, I was noticing that there was a fair amount of kids that weren't doing very proper breaststroke technique. And these kids are in one of the higher groups on the team. And I was like, okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, you know, I'm done with my my lesson. So I was just going to take a minute and work with these lanes and be like, okay, you know, pop quiz. What's this part of the technique for breaststroke? What's this part of the technique? All right, let's do a 50 and work on those. Okay, so now let's do that for the next one. So I was gonna get them going on number 2, and he goes, John, you need to let them finish their set. I was like, but they are done with their set. I was like, but, and then jokingly, I was like, oh, why don't you ever let me have any fun? And he goes, well, because I'm the coach. I'm like, oh boy. Oh boy. Not, that's,
Anytime.
you do realize I'm 20 years older than you, and I've kind of been around this sport a lot more than you, and I was a heck of a lot faster than you ever were. Fine, thank you. And on
I'm the
top,
one with the title of coach.
and I'm also an assistant coach, same as you, but not really good to totally call out another coach on the pool deck during practice.
Blink of an eye.
Um,
Faces like this. Armed
but,
bandits arisen.
So I just go, oh, come on, you know how I roll.
They attack in quick
Yeah.
succession.
There goes my ankles.
Roll 6.
Right.
Counter after the strike. Wait for an opening. Now let's expose after a fun strike.
Okay, there they are. And 1 and 2. Oh, come on.
The attacking succession.
Okay, took care of that guy.
Counter after they strike. Think well before striking.
Leave it to me.
There you go.
What for the magic? You battle. I'll take me a slayer.
Okay, good. Got them all.
Strength in numbers
I'll
arisen.
take that.
So it's kind of like the way that I'm looking at this. I'm just like, well, now crap.
Let's have a look.
Now it's kind of up to me now that I'm seeing something and gotta say something to the head coach about it, because the head coach is finally back from her 12-day cruise. So now I'm just kind of like,
Take extra care on these narrow paths.
yeah, we got a problem.
Trapped.
We've already lost another swimmer because of the assistant coach situation, and now we stand to possibly lose a couple more swimmers because of the assistant coach situation. Yeah, you kind of need to rein in your assistant coaches, and I don't know how this needs to happen. I mean, I can figure out how to kind of do some coaching and stuff like that, to where I'm giving them the sets and helping support the swimmers and show them how to actually progress and get better. Because my major problem is we have swimmers in the upper groups that legitimately cannot do all 4 strokes competently. Like, because our ranks on our team, they go levels 1, 2, 3. So level 1 is basically like the kids that can legitimately barely get across the pool. Like that. The child,
okay.
The child has to be able to swim across the pool without assistance
Many a life was ended by falling.
by any
Okay.
means necessary. Usually freestyle, but typically it is a very, very, very distressed freestyle. But they're hold on, what's my, oh crap, I'm on heavy. Let's see here. 1 second. We'll give it to Able. Yeah. Give to Able. There you go. That's helping out a lot. Okay, we're good. We're good. Much better now. So,
like to find a bountiful harvest
it's like,
tucked
as
in
much
the
as I
trees
really,
next to
really,
corners.
really want to just dive in and fix this whole situation, I'm mostly just a volunteer coach.
Yeah.
So
Here's someone
it
lives
hurts
here.
me when I
Perhaps
see
you
stuff
might
like
find
this,
supplies.
because I know that this girl could potentially be kind of decent, but now we've lost another girl.
Snow harpies.
You know, we've lost another member of the team.
Spotted out in the open plains.
Yeah.
Blood strikes serve well. Now, what we can get at that disc.
Crud, come on, hit the darn disc. There you go. Good. Got that one. All right.
Now, attack! He's overcome, so quickly attack! That blow struck true!
Oh, we're actually taking down this golem a whole lot faster than last night.
Oh, there you go.
That lightning is deadly. Stay clear. I'm running where it's weakest.
Perhaps we aim for the light.
Only physical blows will destroy
It is
the
dangerous in this state, but its amulets grow frail.
Not the raise.
Wait for it to finish being enraged.
It's dangerous in this fight, but its amulets grow frail.
The spell will expose its amulets.
Charge attack struck deep.
Got one more. I'm gonna get hit. All right, time for healing.
All those small animals that can be slain.
Good. One more. Oh no! No! The darn amulet clipped into the wall!
Strong magic from that amulet.
Sorry. Alright, we're back, we're back.
Those glowing amulets serve as its heart, strike the glowing discs.
How can we stop
so close. Come on.
Always fun when you die. You're like, when was the last time I saved?
It is an amulet. Destroy it.
Those glowing amulets serve as its heart.
Ugh, I was making so much good progress too. There you go. And done. Alright, we are saving it now. I'm learning from yesterday's.
What? You can learn?
I learned.
Desperately low
Leave it to me.
That's impossible.
your time, Rex Point.
Oh, anything is Kim possible.
Let's be still. Small caves such as this oft hold items of some use.
Get down here, you jerk. This is the trash pack that I got murdered because I wasn't careful about making sure all the warriors. There you go, warrior down.
Strength in numbers arisen. Lanterns are a necessity by night. Brace for magicalism.
They're left exposed after a... Friends,
Alright, saving again. I am being overly cautious.
strike.
So yeah, it was pretty funny. I actually got a call about the baby burrito today in kindergarten, or TK.
It is a land with spots where
And,
useful materials may hide.
Yeah, it's definitely apparent the whole not taking any naps anymore is getting to him. Because he's basically being the... He gets... When he's really tired, he gets relatively defiant.
Human foes may find...
Like, for instance, you ask him to put something away, but I want to do this. But, no, we need to go. We need to go to church. But I want to play with my cars. Okay, you can play with your cars at church, but we got to go to church. But I want to play with my cars. It's like, okay. You're being a jerk. So, let's see, yeah, don't want to go that way. So, teacher, his teacher gave us an email today, basically saying that he was being pretty belligerent in not wanting to do what the teacher was asking him to do.
Well, I mean, he's kind of young.
No, he is very young. So there's two things at play here. Number one, he is extremely tired. I mean, tonight, my wife was working with the Activity Days girls on their little number for this talent show that they're doing.
Stones their shape, or of hell.
And she asked me after I was done with my swim lesson to come and pick up the baby burrito. And he was absolutely, I don't want to go. I just want to be with mommy. And just completely insisting every minute that all he wants to do is be with mommy. Even though he's literally has everything he could ask for. He's got his tablet. He's got some food. He's got a little water. He's got everything he needs. but he
Yeah.
only wants to be with mommy. I'm like, all right, all that means is you are just far too freaking tired. And, yeah, you just need to go to bed right when we get home. So I took him home, got him in bed, got him a piece of bread, and maybe some lead. I'm trying to think of other words that rhyme. So then I basically chucked the kid in bed, and then after that, I did not hear a single peep out of him the entire rest of the time. I'm just like, yeah, it was fatigue. It was legitimate fatigue. Ooh, skeleton knights. Good. I need to kill these things. Ooh, these guys are tough.
Human bones to prove walking bones. We have triumphed.
Yes, I definitely needed. I need to defeat these knights. Let's see here. 4,500 warriors. Let's see here. Yeah, 15 undead warriors. Okay. Ancient quarry facility.
Skilled indeed.
Man. Yeah, I'm actually like legitimately debating if I should just sleep in tomorrow. Not worry too much about my workout. Cause practice got canceled, so therefore my lessons are canceled. And according to my schedule, I got literally nothing tomorrow afternoon. So I'm kind of like, maybe I could just come home and do my cycle workout after work tomorrow. So then, yeah, I have to deal with the heat, but I don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning.
Tis a far cry from the roads we're accustomed to, that's I'll begin with the strongest.
Skilled indeed.
Walking bones!
Never mind the beast taunting the loot.
Did it!
Oh, good. I need that hard bone. I need that hard bone.
I'll imbue your weapon with holy light.
I know that there is a upgrade that I need to make on one of my pieces of gear that requires hard bone. Anyway. Yeah, but I am pretty sad though. With the current state of our finances, I am not going to be able to pick up ReFantazio.
That's okay.
I want that game so bad. It looks so good. But then again, that's going to be one of those that is legitimately going to be a $70 game. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't really want to pay $70 for a game. Especially, yeah. I mean, I know that it looks like it could very much so be a Game of the Year contender, 100%. I, on principle, don't want to spend $70 on a game. Especially a game that I know that I'm going to have to get 100% digital. I just
no physical copies.
PS5.
Shall we enter?
PS5 and latest Xbox series. So it's kind of like I don't feel. I mean, just based on principle, I just don't really like this concept of paying $70 for a game, and all I'm getting is a bunch of data that I technically don't own. That just don't sit well with me. And I know, unfortunately, that's the way everything's going, unless some magical renaissance.
Mankind does love.
Ooh. The Blue Moon Tower.
Wait, what's this you're talking about? Some girl, Renee. She wants to talk to the dead.
Do
What
you
is
see
this?
the tower arisen? 'Tis this way.
What?
You said a Renee seance?
Oh, haha.
'Tis the Blue
I see
Moon
what you
Tower,
did there.
said to have
You know,
stood
the
here
jokes
since
are
time
really
immemorial.
funny when you have to explain them.
Oh, yes. Always. Really. They are. So funny.
Mm. Oh. So, I won't go into too much detail about my long, mentally exhausting day at work,
Uh,
but it started off good. So at one point, I had to call a client just to give him an update on, one of the files, and he's like in your time zone,
okay.
and it was like one of the first calls I make. And of course, there's certain things you don't call before certain hours or whatever, but we have it listed on, in regard to if it's cool to call within our regular business hours.
Right.
Yeah, sometimes it's fun here in Michigan calling out to Hawaii, but they're only in, like I said, in your time zone.
Yeah,
So I call, and
they're only 6 hours behind in Hawaii from you guys.
but and it sounded like she actually answered rather than getting voicemail, which fine, whatever.
Let's scatter those foes.
And so chatting her up a little bit before mentioning what I'm calling about. And we're talking, okay, yeah, it's Thursday, yeah, we're getting that much closer to the weekend, yada yada, blah blah blah. And I said, yeah, I get to call and I get to talk to one of my favorite people. And she laughs and starts to say thank you. I cut her off and I say, yeah, I'm calling them right after I get off the phone with you. And,
As much as that is funny, Will, usually that's kind of not recommended on your kinds of calls.
no, I mean, here's the thing. She kept laughing, and her response was, oh, I'll have to use that. And of course I told her that, of course I was joshing with her, so whatever. But and so of course later in the day when I was talking to my boss's boss, I relayed that to him in regard to what I said.
Oh.
And he just started laughing as well. And I told him that she had said that she might have to use that, and I told him, I said, you can use that too if you want. And then I stopped and I looked at him and I said, just not on your wife. and I'd already gotten him laughing at the story, and so he said like, yeah, no, not with the wife. So, yeah.
Holy light.
Bandits can strike in the blink of an eye in places like this.
Oh, I might have done something very dumb, Will.
Well, I might have done something dumb as well, but probably not as dumb as you. I just started going the wrong way. I got turned around in this dungeon area.
Oh my gosh, if I had a nickel for every time that happened to me. Oh, it happened to me all the time in Skyrim.
Lest you attract the brine.
But
Did you ever play through the Dark Brotherhood storyline?
I played through everything on Skyrim.
Okay.
Everything on base game.
Because basically I have two priorities right now, is play through Dark Brotherhood and then upgrade my house. Which I think was one of the DLCs.
It is.
until you are fully consumed. This looks interesting.
Crud. Okay.
What's that?
I don't have a key for that. Darn it. This is like some sort of a jail down here or something. Alright. Time to head back up. Yeah, my big goof is that I didn't bring a fairy stone with me so I could easily teleport back to here.
Ah.
Maybe I might get lucky and there might be a fairy stone here. Maybe. Cause that would be great. Cause then I don't have to run all the way back. I can just quickly go back to town and dump a bunch of crap. But I'm just giving my hopes up. I don't think there's going to be one here.
In the Dark Brotherhood storyline, I'm currently dealing with a jester.
Oh. Yes.
We're here.
Oh, wow. Okay, good. Just like that.
What?
What I've heard holds
I have the option to
We'll
not
find
kill
a
him?
visit here.
Why would I want to not kill him?
I mean,
Let's make our way
in
up.
all seriousness,
This is
I'm
the only
kind of
likely
curious
spot.
what benefit, if any, there is.
If we catch foes, we cannot allow him to flee with the ring again.
They're armed, Master.
Counter after they strike.
Salamat is sure to have laid traps for us. Flesh wound.
Okay.
They're left exposed after a grand strike.
Strength in numbers arisen.
Leave it to me.
Ooh, I can have him available as a follower.
It must be above. Onward, Master. Armed rogues. I'll see that. Kill them all! Counter after they strike. They're left exposed after a grand strike. They attack in quick succession.
Floor is crumbling. Precious gold.
They're left exposed after a grand strike.
Nothing. Consciousness.
Wait for an opening. They're left exposed after a grand strike. Just wait. We'll see a weakness. Armed rogues.
What a gas.
Get him!
I'll heal
Who
your
do we have?
wounds.
Who do we have left? keep hearing them shout.
Wait for an opening.
Oh, hi.
Unholy strike.
Ruinous venom. Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Thing I always love about these games is everything has a weight limit except for money.
Oh yeah.
Money magically does not have a weight limit, so you can just carry as much money as you want. It's always intrigued me about these games with stamina/weight mechanic on it.
They're armed, Master.
I can see that they're armed. Oh, no, 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 that's no good.
Counter after they strike. They're left exposed after a grand strike.
You must be above. Onward, Master.
We have triumphed. Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Alright.
Shall restore your health. Hold on. He must be above. Onward, Master.
A door. I wonder where it leads. Let's have a look. Armed bandits, Arisen.
Solomon. Underestimating your power, Master. Don't know the extent of his power.
They're left exposed after a grand strike. That looks promising.
Next time.
They attack in quick succession. A well-formed party can often fell even foes stronger than they.
Jim!
They're armed, Master.
Get him!
I'll take that. Armed bandits.
He must
Yeah,
be
just
above.
stood far enough away from them and peppered him with arrows.
Usually pretty... Ah, no, 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 no! I hate that
What I've heard holds
knockback.
true.
Alright.
So that was a pretty interesting teaser trailer for Borderlands 4.
Yeah, I mean it's going to be interesting to see what they do with this one. Because
Well, I mean, go ahead.
because my thought is that because I mean Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2 was pretty unhinged. Like they really just did whatever the heck they wanted with Borderlands.
Yeah.
Borderlands 2. Borderlands 3 was a little more on the it wasn't near I think Borderlands 2 is kind of peak Borderlands. I mean, don't get me wrong, they had a lot of fun with Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. But they basically had the entirety of nerddom to pull from. You know, they can write in whatever the heck they want. I mean, they basically wrote in Monkey Island, which I'm still really pissed off about what they did with it. But that being said, it will be interesting if they are forced to tone down the potty humor and stuff in Borderlands 4, that will be interesting to see, because that does not jive with DEI at all.
Well, okay, no, I think that there's been, was it in your Discord server I saw the link for the article about it, or did I see it elsewhere, that basically game sales overall are down over the past couple of years, and there's evidence that proves that it's the DEI effect that is causing that is having a negative impact on the financials.
Right.
And so with that, it's like, okay, will people really actually continue to invest in this? Because, I mean, for all intents and purposes, if it's the almighty bottom line, then that's
Well, here's
somewhat important to the stockholders.
Well, here's the major issue with DEI in anything, but especially in video games. Because the DEI oftentimes is outsourced. Where there's a lot of these smaller companies that don't have DEI people in their companies. They outsource. I mean, so hold on. The thing is, there's there's two different situations here. Number one, they have DEI departments within their companies. Number two, they outsource the DEI. So both of these things, the budget of the game itself has this nonsensical DEI bullcrap already built into it from a price standpoint, because they have to pay these people. That factors into how much the game costs. And you have these fees of companies like Sweet Baby Inc. and all of the Sweet Baby Inc. is just the most recognizable one. I know that there's like a dozen plus other companies that do this crap too, but they have to pay those people in order to do their thing. And I bet you anything those people are charging up the nose. I would be very interested to see these games. I would love to see a journalist go in and figure out how much this DEI is costing the game. Like how much of the game's budget goes straight into DEI. So you have that on the front end, and then on the back end, on the sales, you have games that are just garbage. They are unplayable. They're unplayable because, like in the Marvel's instance, where we have the semblance of possible DEI shenanigans, but at the same time, the game was a buggy mess at launch. It was an absolute garbage heap at launch. So then the players are going to play, and they'd be like, we don't want to play this. This is stupid. Mm-hmm. Why would we play this? So then you have the DEI affecting how much the game costs, and then you have the DEI affecting the quality control and all that stuff on the back end, which, okay, plus minus could be or could not be attributed. And then you have all of the forced DEI themes that make it unappealing to the average gamer guy. Because what we see with all of these big old leftist garbage hoobaloos, they don't support it. They will not support it. So, for instance, like you have Harley Davidson, you now have Jack Daniels, you have Bud Light. You have all of these companies that are going down this woke route, and they are not getting supported by those that are woke. They simply are going down this route for whatever reason, like Harley Davidson's, because the CEO is, I think, British. He's a foreigner. So, of course, they love this DEI bullcrap over there. That's all they care about. I mean, this Olympics is the DEI Olympics. So they all love that stuff. They come over here, take over Harley Davidson, and that's what they bring in. And then the backlash was so intense that instead of the people that are woke saying, man, we got to go buy a Harley to support Harley Davidson, woke people don't give a crap about Harley Davidson. Absolutely do not care about owning a Harley. You're not going to find very many people at the DNC over the DNC party over the past couple of days, you're going to be hard pressed to find a bunch of Harley owners over there. You're just not going to find too many of them.
Yeah.
They exist, but not going to find too many of them. So, all of these companies that are going woke, their woke fan base is not actually big enough to support this stuff. So, I really would hate to see a game like Borderlands, and this isn't like a veiled threat. It would just be a crying shame that they have quality material out there. They got good stuff. They got a lot of great stuff and great ideas they've had in the past. It's just like, don't go down the woke crap. Just don't do it. Just make a very funny game. Do that, and people will buy it, and they will love you. You don't need to invest in all this woke bullcrap. Just make something people want to play.
I mean, here's my thoughts in regard to the woke bullcrap. You can have wokeness without it being bullcrap. The way you do it is you just let it occur naturally rather than trying to force it, because that's what people have a problem with, is the artificial sense of it being forced.
Right. Yeah, because I know one of the things right now is this kind of West versus East in terms of making women look beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like the West has no idea how to make women beautiful anymore. They just don't care to make women beautiful. And then you have Stellar Blade. So it's kind of like, okay, we can come to a happy medium here. I mean, they don't all have to be supermodels, which, hey, you know what? That Korean supermodel chick's pretty hot. Not gonna lie. You know, and then you have, you know, this latest one that the leftists are all going crazy over, is this Wukong monkey fighting game thing.
Okay.
You know? So
yeah, it's the story and Journey into the West.
Yes, yes. It's just like, it's freaking Journey into the West. This was created like how many thousands of years ago? I mean, this is like ancient Chinese literature, right?
Yep.
It's like, it's about a freaking monkey with a bow staff. Well, how are you going to have diversity when your main character is a freaking, you know, monkey Chinese deity? How are you going to do that? It's a game based off of mythology, based off of an actual set of writings. Yes, you can have a little bit of creative licensing, but the whole thing of, there are legitimate reviewers that are slamming this game for, and you know, they have the pros and cons at the bottom. You know, they have like pro, good solid action, pro, you know, deep engaging storyline. One of the cons literally is lack of diversity. It's just like, it's a monkey with a bow staff, guys. Not every game has to be insanely diverse.
Okay, so yeah, in saying that it lacks diversity, is it accurate to the source material? Is there a, by your standards, a lack of diversity? And you can see the air quotes as I'm saying it.
Right.
Is there a lack of diversity in the source material?
Well, knowing ancient Chinese culture, they didn't exactly allow women to be superheroes. A lot of them. So,
well, I mean, I figure if it stays true to the source material, then the lack of diversity is a non-issue.
No, but here's the problem, Will. You know that it doesn't matter what the source material is. It has to be diverse at all costs.
No, it doesn't.
That's what they believe.
That's exactly what I was saying. Is you can have naturally naturally occurring wokeness, and I don't have a problem with that. You would most likely not have a problem with that because it wouldn't be shoved into your face and pushed down your throat.
Well, here's the thing. If they basically took Journey into the West and the monkey, the monkey character, and if everyone knows that it's a male monkey character, and if they turned it into a pink flamingo just because of diversity. So would you say that is forced diversity because they completely altered the source material, or is that just par for the... I don't know what point I'm trying to make here.
Well, I mean, if there was a reason for them deciding to go with a pink flamingo, other than just using it for diversity, then I would say, okay, most likely, potentially, it should be fine, based on, depending on the reason that they did it, artistic and creative license. But to have diversity for diversity's sake is never good.
Yeah. All right. With that, Will, I'm gonna have to cut it here. I am definitely getting too tired. I need to go to bed. So anyway, thank you everyone so much for tuning in. Will, it was a pleasure having you here tonight. But hey, guess what we get to do tomorrow night, Will?
Decide on a game for Rando Saturday.
Exactly.
Is that actually what you're going for?
That is what I'm going for. Exactly.
Nice.
Yeah, we're picking a Rando Saturday game tomorrow, Will.
Well, I mean, technically, it is already Friday. You could do it right now.
No, it's not Friday for me. Shut up. I don't want to spend more time. I want to go to sleep. I'm so tired.
Hey, Farrell?
Hey, what?
Go to sleep.
Yep, I'm going to bed. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Join the Discord. Link down below. Hit that like button. Hit the follow button if anyone actually managed to be here tonight. So anyway, I will be back tomorrow with more. We're going to be playing more Dragon's Dogma, and we're going to be picking our game tomorrow. So until then, my friends, good night, Isaiah Norris. Wherever you are.
You are.
Good night, everyone. Good night.